a 3-week Premier League gap from Premier League from 31 to 32. We have got 32 game week, and there's a lot of change. Spurs have a new manager. But the title race has opened right up. The top 5 now has opened up, and the relegation zone. There are some massive games right down at the bottom of the Premier League. Let's see what happens in game week 32 next.
Liverpool are the champions for their people, with their people. Declan Rice, oh, it's a ripper. Marmoush, oh, that's magnificent. The young guns of Chelsea claim the Champions League prize. Newcastle will be playing Champions League football again. Now, 20 times the champions of England, Liverpool.
Yes, like I mentioned, new manager at Spurs, again, their 3rd manager of the season. We'll get into who that is in a moment, but first we're going to start on Friday night. Boys, if you want a discount on your energy, go and get my discount in the description. New Dan 10 at checkout. Peace. A massive game at the bottom of the Premier League table. It involves West Ham and Wolves. Now, in game week 31, that is not the best time to have this got open up. West Ham lost 2-0 to Nottingham Forest. No, not Forest. To Aston Villa at Villa Park, and Wolves didn't play. No, Wolves didn't play, so they had a week off. But I think if West Ham want to push top, if West Ham win this game, Spurs are in the relegation zone here. So I think West Ham could do it by a narrow margin of 2 goals to 1 against a very resistant Wolverhampton Wanderers. We now move to Saturday, the 11th of April. We're going to start with the league leaders Arsenal and AFC Bournemouth. Now, obviously, Arsenal didn't play because they were involved in that Carabao Cup final, which they ended up losing, and Bournemouth didn't play either. So both these two didn't play at all in match day 31, so have been fully rested. But obviously Arsenal did play the FA Cup and lost to Southampton in that one, so that was a surprising result for them in terms of FA Cup. Sorry, I don't know what's going on over here. Ignore this. I don't know what's going on over there. Please ignore that. But yeah, I'm going to say in this game, Arsenal to win. Arsenal to win by 2 goals to 1 against AFC Bournemouth. We head to 3 p.m. and to the GTEC Community Stadium for Brentford and Everton. Now, Brentford. Brentford played against Leeds and had a very scoring draw of 0-0. Not many chances in the game. I mean, to be fair though, but if you did restrict 19-goal Thiago to not many shots, and so yes, and I do think, and against a Everton team who put 3 past Chelsea, Beto, who was the star player this week, first Everton star man to get 2 goals and an assist for Beto in that week. Fair play to him. He's been on fire so far. And I'm going to go in this game. It'll be a closey 2-2 draw, and we head to the last game at 3 p.m. It is Burnley and Brighton and Hove Albion. Now, Burnley lost 3-1 to Fulham after pegging a goal back to make it 2-1, and then While Jimenez decided he wanted to finish it right after Josh Lalonde got sent off. And then against a Brighton team who shocked Liverpool. Yes, 2 more goals from Danny Welbeck, up to 12 goals. His most ever in a Premier League top flight season. Wow. Brighton. They're playing well. Can Welbeck make it another goal to his collection? I think he can do. 2-0 Brighton. Hove. Albion. We move. They came up 5:30, which is Liverpool and Fulham. Liverpool obviously did lose, like I mentioned, to Brighton, and Fulham did beat Burnley, like I mentioned. And in this game, I can see it honestly being this game could be massive in terms of top 4, in terms of top 5, because like I mentioned, top 5 now get Champions League football. So the top 5. So Arsenal are guaranteed. City guaranteed. Then it's going to be one of United, Villa, Liverpool, Chelsea, maybe Brentford, and potentially Everton, and maybe Fulham. So 7 teams. 7 teams are still a slap bang in the middle of a Champions League fight. Everton are 3 points off, so Brentford. So Fulham are not that far behind. Fulham are 10 points off Villa. I mean, this game has a massive effect on the top 4, or top 5 now, let's say now. And in this game, I'm going to go with a 2-2 draw in this game. We head to Sunday, and we're going to start with Crystal Palace and Newcastle United now. Crystal Palace didn't play because they did play Man City, so we'll get on to Newcastle, where they had the time with Derby Lower, let's say, moments away from getting a point at the death, until Brian Brobby decided that he wanted to score a 90-plus minute winning goal after Samson Taibi equalised in the second half for Sunderland. But Newcastle had their dashed blows, and then, so I mean, both teams are fully well rested. Crystal Palace didn't play, but played in Europe tonight. I'm filming this, but yesterday, as you saw this. I'm going to go 2-1 Crystal Palace. We head to a massive game at the bottom and the top. Forest and Aston Villa. Yes, Forest managed to beat Tottenham Hotspur at home by 3 goals to 0. We'll get on to Spurs and their result and their stuff in a minute, because they've had a lot of change there. And against a Villa team who beat West Ham 2 goals to 0. John McGinn is back. And that now is Aston Villa's most ever Premier League wins, with 16 Premier League wins. They sit in 4th in the Premier League table now, guaranteed at least a European spot at least. I'm going to go in this game, pull away from the drop zone. This is game they're going to win. If Villa want to continue their one, I'm going to go in this game 2-1 Aston Villa. Talking about Spurs, we head to them next against Sunderland. We'll start off with Tottenham Hotspur. After the Forest game, Iago Judo was relieved of his duties and replaced by former Marseille and Brighton manager Roberto De Zerbi. That's a very interesting one, because it takes a bit of time to actually wake up to teams. Spurs fans, Josh and Dan, how long do you think De Zerbi will last at Spurs? And against a Sunderland team who did beat Newcastle in that way. Literally, Spurs could be in the drop zone when they play this game. This game's huge for Spurs. I don't think they'll do it, because Sunderland's home form's insane. 3-1 Sunderland? There's no confidence in that space at all. 2-1 Sunderland. We head to 4:30 and to Chelsea and Man City. Now, Chelsea have got it all to play for, losing 3-0 to Chelsea, to Everton last weekend, last time out and played. I'm going to go. You would say Man City win it. Man City out Champions League, through in the FA Cup. Southampton in that one. That'll be a blockbuster. Out Champions League, well rested. I'm going to go 2-0 Man City in this game. We head to Monday night, and an old rivalry is renewed in Manchester United and Leeds United. Now United, we played on a Friday night against Bournemouth and decided we wanted to throw away a 2-1 lead thanks to Harry Maguire. Yay, thank Harry, who assigned a year extension on his contract. Maguire. He was sent off for fouling thing, and then another goal from Bruno Fernandes. That man is at the moment absolutely unstoppable. What now? And against a Leeds team who drew 0-0, but I think this, man's not a Leeds. This game is an absolute. This game can be an absolute ding dong sometimes of games. Absolute ding dong affair. What is going to happen in this game? I do not know. It can go any way here. I'm going to say at home, it's at Old Trafford in front of our fans, 2-1 Manchester United. And that will bring this video to an end now. Keep an eye. Weekend, I have got a very special video for you coming on the channel. I won't say much about it until the video happens, but yeah, I'll see you on the weekend for that. But the next prediction you'll see is Champions League second legs. Until then, what will happen in the relegation battle? Will Tottenham Hotspur be in it, or will it be West Ham? What will happen at the top? Will the top 5 be more clearer or not? For now, out in game week number 33.